A lot of messages are coming in today, and I'm just gonna just get them out. I'm just gonna get them out. I had a dream last night where my aunt, who employed me when I was like 14 years old, to work with her at a daycare. It's symbolic, I think, of the Divine Feminine Collective. What we're gonna be doing soon is realizing that people didn't trust you. In the dream, there was a baby, and I was holding the baby, and she took the child from me and went and gave it to her daughter instead, who was also working for her. And because she was a daycare owner, I was employed, but her daughter obviously worked for free, right? And she took the kid from me and said, I'm gonna go take a shower, and I'm giving it to, say her name is Lisa. We're gonna give the baby to Lisa while I go take a shower. And I remember in the dream, I stood up as she was walking up the stairs to go take a shower. I remember I looked at this poor girl, Lisa, who was already fried, had like 4 or 5 kids already, like, she was just fried, had no room for another baby. And I said, okay, so you don't need me then. You don't trust me. You don't need me. Why am I here? And I basically, as this woman was going up the stairs, and I think it's symbolic of the distorted feminine walking upstairs as an ascension, trying their best to like get somewhere, but these chosen ones at the bottom needing to say something. A lot of feminines right now, you might need to be calling them out, ladies. In the dream, I was like, okay, so you don't need me then. You've never trusted me. You will never trust me. Why am I here? Why am I here? And then I heard my spirit guide say, you're here as an extra body so that she can make more money. You could have more kids at the daycare, in that state anyway, when I was working. You could have more kids in the daycare system as long as you have an extra +1, like a +2 hands, you know? So I heard my spirit guide say, you're here because she can make money. But she never trusted me at all, right? I was very easy to manipulate back in the day. I was very easy to, she would say, yes, I bark orders, and I'd say, okay, sure, yeah, no problem. Jump, how high? Because a lot of us women, we really wanted to please these maternal figures. And I remember she was my favorite aunt, and we had this what I thought was a close relationship. Anyway, I was very envious of her daughters. She was a single mom, but she had two daughters, and I was very envious that they had a mom that really, like, was with them all the time. And I realized in the dream, like when my spirit team said, like, you're here literally so she can get paid more. But she never trusted the help. She never trusted my guidance. She never trusted my advice. And again, this is because I'm a high priestess now. I can actually help coach women in realizing their true sovereign abilities and powers and gifts. But what you're going to have to realize is that not every woman that you looked up to is going to appreciate that you can do more. So Divine Collective, what I'm seeing now, and I remember that daughter, just like, she was fried. She was even telling her mom, like, Mom, don't you see I already have enough. Can't she take them? And it was almost like just a really proud no, because I said so. So these distorted feminines are about to have to sit down and shut the fuck up for 5 minutes. What they're about to have to do, 3:33 on the clock, what they're about to have to do is look at the fact that they are overburdening people, right? Giving way too much to some and not enough to others because they lack trust. She was just burned, she had been through a lot of breakups, and it was like guys really, really took her through the ringer, So the point I'm trying to make here is that everyone, literally everyone on the planet has to deal with their trauma right now. Like, we have to deal with the fact that we don't trust people. You don't have to trust 8 billion people on the planet. No. You don't have to trust anybody but you. You're the only one that you need to trust. If you see a red flag, boom, that's it. But technically, the ultimate goal is to trust yourself so much that you'll see a red flag when you see it. It won't be a shady, rosy pink. It'll be a red flag, and you will know instantly, and it will be a 1 strike you're out thing, not like, oh, well, let's just give him a couple weeks. No, you get to know yourself. You know thyself so well that you say, absolutely not, this is not going to stand, and I'm done. So at the bottom of the stairs, as she was trying to go get clean, see, this is another, Spirit's telling me it was a symbol for sure. She was trying to go get clean, meaning going to God. The steps represented her going to God and wanting a shower, wanting to clean herself, purify herself. But a lot of light workers, you are here to hold up a mirror that this is why you don't get to ascend. This is why. It's not God punishing you. It's your own guilty conscience. It's your own inability to trust, to lead, to appreciate that women like that do want to help you. It's your inability as a distorted feminine to receive help, right? To trust again. It's your inability. So the symbol was that she was trying to purify herself, right? Go to God, have a better life. But she had to come downstairs. Like I was literally telling her, like, no, you're coming down. You're coming down. And you're handling this. Look at this. Does this seem right to you? Because it's burdening other women. It's burdening other people. Not just women, but a lot of and some of them might be bosses. You know, some of these women might be actually very independent business owners. And what they don't realize as business owners is like the women working under them are fried. They're exhausted, right? And if it's a man at your work and he's your boss, they could still be in a distorted feminine energy. Right? The ability is there for them to receive, but they're choosing not to, right? They're choosing not to trust. They're choosing not to allow help. They're choosing not to ask for guidance. They're choosing not to be corrected. They're choosing those things. So the divine feminine is now helping the unhealed feminine, which would have been that girl with like 5 kids in the dream. Thank you, Spirit, for the yes. That is an unhealed feminine. It's simply an unhealed divine feminine. Just like the distorted, my aunt in the dream also represented a distorted feminine that was just unhealed. All of them are feminine. All of them are healing. All of them are going to God. All of us are going to God. Every last person on the planet, if their soul belongs to God, their soul is God, their soul is returning to God. But you will come down, have a seat, and we will be handling this. So divine feminines, I feel like right now, you're going to have to take this really, really like tough stance when it comes to other women in your life right now, especially the women who don't trust you and because of that burden others in some way. They don't trust you, so they will instead go burden others. That's not right. That's not okay. A lot of you for a long time, probably would have found that enjoyable. Like, oh, so I have this workload that she's saying, you don't have to, no, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm going to give it to Carly. I'm going to give it to Sandy. I'm going to go give it to Aubrey, and you don't have to worry about it. But like it's your job and you're getting paid. Okay? And you don't like the fact that other people are having to do your work, right? I didn't like it. I didn't like that I was witnessing a girl who was fried, exhausted, had 0 boundaries, couldn't tell her own mother no, so I had to go tell her mother no. So divine feminine, what you're going to be doing very soon is drawing intense boundaries. And some of this could be in dreams as well. Intense boundaries with a very strong female lead character. Someone who is a powerhouse. They're not as powerful as you. Powerful, yes, not nearly as powerful as you are. And you will be calling them out and being like, listen, you're going to take a look at this. This is unfair treatment. Same with a boss at work, even if it's a man, they could still be in their distorted feminine energy, even as a man, right? And there's going to be something that you're going to be calling out soon at work, okay? Divine feminine, I feel like you might be calling that out. And you're just going to be exposing that it's unfair. It's unfair. Some of you, like me, you definitely believe that there is such a thing as gender inequality, like at work, like women, used to get paid less. I haven't been in the workforce in a minute, so I'm not sure, but we used to get paid average a hell of a lot less. There's just a thing coming up in you to protect your sister or your cousin or your mom or your coworker. It's like there's just this it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out because it's unfucking fair. Okay? And you're gonna be calling out the distorted feminine in a lot of women very soon. Okay? I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you for watching.